We start right now with a legal battle between the U.S. and one of the most popular social media platforms in the world. In fact, as we speak, Justice Department attorneys are going head-to-head with lawyers from TikTok inside the Supreme Court over a law that will ban the app nationwide. The U.S. is arguing that TikTok poses a serious threat to national security and must ultimately find a new owner or be shut down.
TikTok is trying to block the law from taking effect, saying it undermines the free speech of more than 120 million users. Last year, it was the most downloaded app compared to Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Temu. If the justices rule in favor of the ban, TikTok is set to go dark in just 9 days. News Now anchor Savannah Sellers is outside the Supreme Court in D.C. for us today, and she joins us. So, Savannah, this hearing started about 3 hours ago. What questions are you hearing from the justices that really stand out to you and maybe give you an indication of how they may rule?
Yeah. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Morgan. Yeah. In terms of an indication, what I would say is that the last 2 hours have not been fun if you are TikTok. Justices from both sides of the aisle asking super tough questions, in some cases even questioning the whole argument here that this infringes on freedom of speech. And if it doesn't infringe on freedom of speech, it would be a whole lot easier for the government to make a decision to just make this go away, because freedom of speech is what has what's called strict scrutiny, where basically it's really tough for Congress to be able to act if it's going to impact Americans' freedom of speech. Another thing that justices were really questioning is, why is it so difficult to sell? If we gave you more time, let's say, if this law allowed for you to have more time to try to sell, to try to untangle TikTok from that Chinese parent company, ByteDance, would this be a problem? TikTok essentially saying that is still a problem. We still don't have those engineers that work for ByteDance technically that have created this algorithm. The justice is also saying, what is it about this magical algorithm? One of them called it at one point. And I actually did speak with an ex-TikTok employee who worked in China on the team touching the algorithm. It is quite different technology, but that's just a difficult thing to try to say, hey, it's just a little bit better. Users are able to get more followers quickly. The justices aren't necessarily sympathetic to something like that. TikTok, on the other hand, was making the argument that Congress did not look at less restrictive measures here. They were saying things like, why not make a law where it's just illegal for TikTok to share any data with ByteDance rather than make it illegal altogether?
You know, Savannah, what happens on January 19th when the ban is set to go into place? I mean, will the app just disappear from people's phones?
Yeah, so there are some open questions about that, Morgan, and it's a good one. No, it won't just disappear off of your phone if you already have the app, but there are questions about what the functionality will be like. At most, what would end up happening is you still have the app, you're still getting that content on there, but over time, maybe a couple months, I'm told by that ex-TikTok employee, it kind of becomes defunct because it's no longer getting those updates from its parent company. And these tech apps are updating all the time. You're always getting offers. Hey, do you want to update this app? You would no longer have that option. However, if you do not have TikTok at all on your phone, you would now no longer be able to download it at all.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.